when you brought up that point, like the reasoning was so easy, you know, like it was so. Come on, what were the first memes that came out? Yo, bring Trump back. This new nigga broke.
bro.
It's
Oh,
like it was all about the dollar billy and nothing else but that, my G. Like that's what it is, yo. And yo, for those who, you know, took this time to get out of the job force and make some things happen, you know, respect. But you can do all of that and realize that dude wasn't good for this country. You know, some people like, oh, I'm glad this. Nah, man, like, nah, people should have stayed in their damn corners, you know. And he brought out a boldness about people who had no business being that bold.
right. And then it's funny how many people were like, yo, I love what he's doing. I'm glad he did that so we can see how people are. Like, you didn't already see how people was?
Yeah, man.
You needed that? You needed that to help
You
figure
knew
out what people were?
you knew who was friend or foe way before dude. And all he did was like make it okay to be ignorant. And like that spread it everywhere. No matter if you were in an urban area, rural area, suburban area, like it was just, you know, so many examples. Like, come on, people calling the cops on black people for nothing, you know.
Man,
So
it's ridiculous, bro.
like, yo, I always bring up the story in Michigan. This young man, he frequented this vegan restaurant. He was looking for a parking spot, him and his girl, and finally found one. He dropped her off, and then he finally found one. And as he's walking up, cops start asking him a bunch of questions and this, that, and the other. The general manager, co-owner, had to come out and say he's a regular, and he just explained to you what he was doing. The cop, you were called falsely, so why is he still being asked all these questions and detained? And that ordeal took 20 minutes. 20 minutes to leave him alone. And imagine if that lady hadn't come out, what might have happened. You know, so it's not just the Trump rallies and stuff. I'm just talking about like where people can't even, you know, navigate through life, not bothering anybody and being bothered because people then thought, oh, if I don't want to see this person or if I feel threatened, that's just enough. You know, there was another example in Milwaukee. Stu had just got off work. He's waiting on the bus. You know, he's dozing off, but he's waiting on the bus. So his white ladies called the cops. The first cops came, saw that he wasn't presenting any problems, like, you know, false alarm, you know, it's good. These ladies knew police and, you know, called them directly, had them come out, and 20 minutes later, dude was dead.
Yep.
Once again, this dude was leaving work, not bothering anybody, and him dozed off at the bus stop offended these women so much that a phone call about that cost this man his life. So when people say, "Oh, I'm glad nah, man, that's not what we wanted, man. That's not. But yo,
that's not the level of justice we need. We need justice where people actually keep their lives because of these Karens. And then I hate that people could call the police and they'll show up with a level of aggression for you off a phone call from a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not even because they
right, because they perceive, even if it's from the switchboard, because I've heard calls where they say where they ask like, hey, is this and this, you know, and the person's like, nah, it's not. but it just looks weird. So can you send somebody out? And the person on the dispatch is like, it looks weird? Okay, I'll send someone out. And it's like, nah, tell them you all because it looks weird to you doesn't mean it is.
Facts.
Sit your ass down somewhere.
Facts. All right, man. Let's close with these NBA playoffs, man. You got some like music for some funeral music for the Lakers.
Let me see. Shit, man, hit it awkward. That's all I got for them niggas.
All right, bring the Raven or whatever, man. For the first time since LeBron has been in the playoffs, he has been knocked out in the first round.
Yep, it's the first time ever.
14-1. But give it up to Devin Booker, man. He went
nuts
in LA and said, "Look, man, this is where my idol used to play, and I'm about to show out for y'all real quick," and put up 47. People could say, oh, AD or whatever, but this is the point I want to make. So I know we got to get out of here. What do you think about what the bubble meant now that both final teams from last year are out in the first round?
Nothing. I mean, I think the bubble was what it was. I don't think it was any soft. I think the season started too early. The season ended so late, and then the season started so early. And then also, our enamored with the fact that LeBron has been so durable for so long. We forget bro is 37?
36.
36. We forget that in NBA years, that's like 45. And he's been in the league since he was 18, 19 years old. So we look at that and like, yo, we used to LeBron doing everything under the sun. And it's like, oh, he's out of here. Like, whoa, what's going on with that? It's like, yo, bro is old with a team full of trash. Like, it really exposed himself. And then you got the team they played against in the
Suns.
The Suns, bro, Chris Paul knew that the Suns. You remember Chris Paul had an opportunity to go to the Lakers. He decided not to and go to the Suns. Why? Because he knew there was some young gunners over there. You got a LeBron James team structured based on LeBron, on his skill set, versus a team that's built on young gunners. Young gunners. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at the finals. Who was in the finals last year? It was
the Heat and the Lakers.
Heat and the Lakers. Bro, the Heat was destined. The Heat was the ones that you was like, everyone was shocked they even made it that far. So they were the ones that people were shocked about. Because, it's always that one team that just get on a roll. Even without the bubble. They just get on a roll. But now it's like, all right, back to life, back to reality. You niggas is trash. Sit you back where you sit at. You know what I'm saying? And now we can keep things rolling. Now, am I shocked LeBron lost in the first round? I am.
Oh,
That's weird.
I'm super shocked. I'm shocked that it was double digits. I'm shocked that they were down by 20 early.
Man, we might have say triple digits. Them niggas got their ass whooped these last 3 games.
Yeah, so
by a lot. So.
But the one thing it does do is it makes everybody else left feel like, yo, this is ours and we got a chance. Like it just do. Like, it like when LeBron's out, it's like, all right, like let's get it,
I want to see the Suns and Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. But I think they playing each other next.
I believe they're playing each other next, though.
That's a disservice, man. I feel like that's a disservice to the NBA for them to be playing each other next. I mean, like, they should really be the Western Conference Finals.
After watching the East, what do you feel about the East now?
Man, this is some hater shit. I just hope it ain't Brooklyn.
You sound like Julius Randle's son. I hate those.
Yo, that's all. I don't want to see. I don't know. It's some hater. Yo, this is some next level hater shit. I just don't want it to be Brooklyn, bro. Fuck Kyrie Irving, son.
Yeah, Denver and Phoenix play next, and then Utah play the winner of the Dallas series. So Dallas and the Clippers. So, but yeah, man, we got plenty more time to talk about the playoffs. That was just the first round, but we have to get out of here, man. I still think.
Come on, throw something in there. Who you think in the finals? We can wrap this up in a minute, man. Who you think is in the finals, son?
I know I said Philly and the Lakers. I'm changing that to the Suns and the Bucks.
I was going Suns and Philly. Suns and Philly.
All right.
Even though without Joel Embiid, I feel like the team is better without Joel Embiid. I feel like Doc is gonna have their team ready without Joel Embiid. Atlanta about to have a rude awakening. They about to get busted in their fucking chops.
Oh man, I'm so bad. We gotta go, bad, because we didn't get to talk about Ice Trey, man. But he went into NYC and showed off, though, bro.
Yo, and all New York Knicks fans, I've been giving their ass hell. Everyone that I know. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to Trey Dot. I was killing you. They hate me. They ain't been answering my text since.
Look, man, when I'm close here, Julius Randle, it's like, bro, you gotta get a right hand. You know, they basically just locked down one side of the floor and said, if you hit threes, you hit threes, but you won't be taking it to the hoop at all. And they totally shut him down because that Latrell Sprewell stuff don't work in this NBA, man. You got to have some use of your offhand.
That's right.
But that is our time, man. Appreciate everybody that was tuned in. Like, the chat room was packed last time, man. So I love the support. Sean, man, great job. Appreciate those things that you brought up.
Same thing with you, brother.
But yeah, man, we'll be back next week with some more interesting topics. And feel free to always suggest things that you want us to cover.
Man, let us know what you want us to talk about, please.
All right. But in the meantime, man, y'all enjoy the rest of the weekend. Peace.
Wind up your ears. The way you move your body to the drums, right? The way you want your body to the drums, right? The way you shake your body to the drums, right?